Look, the Catholic Church has over 2,000 years of history. There were holy popes, wise popes, courageous popes, and then there was Pope John XII. This guy turned the Vatican into a reality show episode. And the ending? Well, let's just say he died in the most embarrassing way possible for a religious leader. It wasn't during Mass. It wasn't while praying. It was while doing, well, you'll understand soon enough. Today, you're going to learn 5 facts about the most scandalous pope in history. And yes, all of this is real. Let's go. First, who was this guy? John XII became pope in 955 AD at only 18 years old. 18! Just to give you an idea, at 18, most people are deciding what to major in college. This dude was running the entire Catholic Church. And look, it wasn't by merit, okay? His father, Albrecht II, was a super powerful Roman noble who basically bought the papal position for his son. Like that dad who uses influence to get his son an internship, except medieval version, and way more corrupt. His birth name was Octavian, but when he became pope, he changed it to John XII. You know why? Because Octavian was the name of a pagan Roman emperor, and it would be kind of weird for a pope to have the name of a Jupiter worshiper. Spoiler, that didn't stop him from doing lots of weird stuff. While other popes spent their days praying, studying sacred texts, helping the poor, John XII had other priorities. And these priorities are going to shock you. First fact, John XII basically turned the papal palace into a place for adult entertainment. The historian Liutprand of Cremona, who was his contemporary, documented everything. John received multiple female visitors at the Vatican. And no, they weren't nuns asking for blessings. The guy literally used church money to fund parties full of, well, everything a pope should not be doing. There was even a formal accusation that he consecrated a 10-year-old bishop in a stable. In a stable, among horses, because he was too drunk to go to the chapel. The church tried to suppress these reports for centuries, but the documents are right there. This is real history, folks. Second fact, John XII had a serious drinking problem. During banquets at the Vatican, I repeat, at the Vatican, he would toast to the devil.
Cheers!
That's right, the Pope making a toast to Satan. Like, cheers, Lucifer, this cup's for you. Imagine the scene. You're a cardinal, you're at a formal papal dinner, expecting a prayer before the meal, and the Pope raises his cup and toasts to Satan. Some accounts say he also toasted to Venus, the Roman goddess of love, asking for success in his nightly adventures. Dude, the guy was pope, but he was more like a fan of Greco-Roman mythology than a Christian leader. Third fact, he was addicted to gambling. John XII loved to bet. Dice, medieval card games, horse race betting. If you could lose money on it, he was in. And here's where it gets even weirder. During games, he would invoke pagan gods for luck. Jupiter, Venus, Mars. The guy was Pope. The highest representative of Christ on earth. And he was asking Roman gods for help at a dice table. It's like if the current Pope started praying to Odin before playing poker. Oh, and of course, he used church money to pay the bets he lost. Because using his own money would be crazy, right?
Why so serious?
Fourth fact, and here things get dark. He ordered a cardinal to be castrated. Why? Because the cardinal had the audacity to publicly criticize him. John also ordered another religious figure who dared to confront him to be blinded. They literally took the guy's eyes out. Pope of Peace and Love? Only if it's a different church. The council that judged John XII after his death listed like 50 accusations, including these. Basically, if you disagreed with him, you had a good chance of losing an important body part. Christian leadership at its finest, right? And finally, fact number 5, how this pope really died. The church's official version, natural death from a stroke. Beautiful, dignified, papal. But historians from that time tell a very different story. John XII was in bed with a married woman. Her name, according to some texts, was Stefanetta. And then, in the middle of the action, her husband came home, caught them red-handed. Some versions say John died right there from fright, like cardiac arrest from pure terror. Other versions, more accepted by historians, say the betrayed husband helped the Pope pass away, if you know what I mean. John XII was 27 years old. He reigned for only 8 years, and he died in the most ironic way possible for a religious leader, in sin, on top of a bed, with someone else's wife. The church, obviously, preferred the natural stroke version. More dignified, right? Looks better in history books. But the truth is that the libertine Pope died exactly as he lived, doing everything he shouldn't. So that's it, folks. Tell me in the comments, did you know this story? Or did the church manage to hide this from you too? Leave a like, otherwise the algorithm punishes me worse than John XII punished those who criticized him. And look, you saw what happened to that cardinal, right? Thanks, everyone. See you in the next video.